Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D. And yes, I'm addressing this issue about me being super negative about a lot of things. Well, let me tell you guys, I'd rather, be the bad guy here, but I'd rather, be the voice of reason on social media, even if I have to take all these negative feedbacks. The funny thing is the channel's not even monetized yet. I guess I still got a lot of work to do before my channel gets remonetized. We're looking at 2,500 hours out of 3,000, and that number is just keep changing over and over. I guess this is what I get for not making content for a year. But, I don't really care. It's like dirty money anyway, with the amount of freaking ads that they're putting on the videos. I'd rather have people watch my videos without any ads. With the Timu ads, I saw some truly disgusting ads that are AI generated about guys, their dongs and stuff like that, not functioning or something on the toy channel. Because that's pretty much all I watch. And I was like, okay, so you're gonna be insulting dudes while they're watching a video about toys, huh? Very, very funny. But anyway, yeah, again, I'm being super negative, but the reason why I do these criticism videos talking about the pricing, I think a lot of you guys are starting to agree with me. The quality for these products are just not there anymore. These things, Tamashii Nation used to be synonymous with higher quality. Of course, there are other companies out there that are just focusing mostly on quality. I've seen some pretty decent stuff coming from Effects, Metacom, even Figma. Believe it or not, a company that constantly gets their stuff bootleg is doing somewhat of a more decent job than Bandai Tamashii Nations, which I think is a shame because at some point, Tamashii Nation was like top of the game. Their stuff is like priced at $60, and it's like beating all the other companies like Mafex, Medicom, beating like Figma even. Their $80-$90 figure. SH Figure Arts is like doing all these amazing things, but now they're just like doing all these properties, and then they spread themselves too thin. Basically, I think there's a lot of talented people working for the company, but if like all these people are spread thin, working on multiple products, multiple figures, the quantity dilutes quality. I had to keep quoting the idiot, Bob Iger, but what he said in that regard, I don't think that's actually a very stupid thing. It's probably the smartest thing he had ever said in recent history, but yeah, the quantity diluted the quality. It's too much stuff, and they want to charge a fucking arm and the leg for these LBS for these figures. And I'm just not having it. I am not uh, supporting the robot spirits line anymore. I mean, these stuff look amazing, but I just don't think they're gonna be, up to the quality of the, some of the previous releases. Now, even this figure, I like the ground type a lot, but I have to tell you, like that shoulder joint, the bicep swivel on these guys, they are not good. And I think most reviewers aren't actually paying attention or like pose their figure enough to realize there's something funny going on with the shoulder joint when it swivels. Like the older figures, they got the bicep swivel like right under the shoulder. So when you swivel the bicep, it doesn't collide with the shoulder armor. With these Gundam ground types, that this particular frame, when you swivel the shoulder, it becomes very, very problematic. And there are poses that you're supposed to, there are certain situations where you need to have that posability to pull off certain poses. And the fact that, this thing is not able to do that is very disappointing. Also, what's really disappointing about this Unit 3 is that it's missing the double beam cannon. Like the Gunpla, the HUC version. I really love it because it's got the double beam cannon with the shield. This one, I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's the decision, why they decided not to include that double beam cannon. You know, that's a pretty iconic weapon, I think. Maybe not for the Unit 3, but not having that for $85, and I just don't. Yeah, it's a good thing that this thing is set up for pre-order around the time when I just give up on Tamashii, so now I just don't even have to order anymore. Yeah, and I don't have to order this guy anymore. It doesn't even come with the blue shoulders, so you can only have one. Yeah, and not only that, these are not retail; these are P-Bandai, so that makes it even more stupid. But you know what's not stupid? This guy. Now I can use some money to get this guy. Fixed figuration goof. And not only that, he's got the he's got the basic goof equipment, and then he also got the goof custom equipment with the Gatling gun and the machine gun. So that is actually pretty cool. And he's got different heat swords. He's got the custom heat sword and then the regular heat sword. That's pretty cool. As far as posability, well, using that GFFMC Zakubari. So that yeah, that could be a little bit of a problem, but you know what? I think at least I'm familiar with the quality of the GFFMC. It's decent. The Robot Tamashii, I don't know. It's going close to $100 now. And these GFFMC, yeah, also getting a price hike. Used to be like $225, $250. Now it's $270, almost $300. Look at this camphor, $365. Well, to be fair, it's humongous, but yeah, I don't know about that. And the Sazabi, $120. It's Providence. I was actually really tempted by the Providence, but I don't want to pay the 600 plus price tag on the aftermarket for it. Now that is out of production. I just got the Straya 2, and I pay a pretty decent price for it. Yeah, by the time I decided to get into Metal Bill, this thing is already long out of pre-order. So I actually had to buy this one off a friend, but he gave me a good price on it. So yeah, because he ordered multiple Straya 2s. Okay, well, that's that. Hopefully, they do something about the pricing for these Tamashii and jump the quality on them. Yeah, if they want to charge $100, for a 144 scale figure, this was completely made of plastic. I think they can do it if the quality is better, or the engineering, justify the price point. But if you're gonna tell me this thing is worth like $60, $80, I'm gonna tell you absolutely not. It's not happening. Not even with the effect part. It's not worth $60, $80. All right, thanks for watching.